Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Satisfactory. It is great to be back. We got plans for this episode. We have to get another Caterium node here and some other stuff done in preparation for our next episode, which is actually going to be building the computer factory. I'm going to sink a ton of hours into that episode, I think, here and release that one on Saturday for you guys so you have something to enjoy on the weekend. Probably be a longer episode, but it'll be fun. It's by far my largest project. But in the meantime, I've spent some time making a little bit of a transit system. Now, what I've done over here, stacking these things, it didn't actually take me that long to continue the sky bridge now that I have my jetpack. Speaking of, okay, we still have lots of fuel. It didn't take me long to make these stacks, because all you have to do is fly upwards and just kind of build them underneath you as you go up. So getting the sky system and everything done, the sky bridge, was like next to no big deal with this thing, which is absolutely amazing. It saved me so much time. Now oh no, that's not gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna have to bring that out a little bit. Alright, that's a little better. No, it's not all mixed up in it. So this is kind of a prototype of how I think I want to tackle my travel on this map. What I'm going to do is create towers with a little bit of the conveyor belts on it, jump on the conveyor belt and propel myself in the direction I want to go. Because I found over time here and kind of messing around going back and forth that I try to ramp down here. And it doesn't work right going upwards, because to go up it takes a lot more energy than to just kind of keep yourself floating across straight. Like you go forward really fast and you just kind of float, but going upwards it takes up all your energy within seconds. So basically you climb up here and this will go off in any direction. Like if I want to go over there, I'll just build another ramp going in that direction. But we're gonna take this one here and just lightly tap and keep going. This is all sorts of epic. So what I did, what I was doing, because I'm lazy, I'm getting tired of doing this run and I don't want to use a vehicle anyways, is I was making a ramp up here. I'll continue doing that, but we need to go to the other end and check out a few things. See how much faster this is? Like, I was gonna build a whole system up here so I can just like stand on belts and kind of launch myself, but it was really effortless to kind of put this in between where the current belts are. Whoa, I overshot it. So I just have to put one of these every once in a while, and it's really quick to get to the end. Now, I know this has existed for a while. I didn't really realize how easy it was to implement. So as soon as you guys get yourselves together your jetpack, I definitely recommend getting a high tier belt and getting it going. Alright, so we're gonna jetpack our way over here. So right here is where I just went straight up with my jetpack and built the tower real easy like. And once I got up here, I realized, let's set myself down, that I was actually gonna hit the arch. So I had to go over a couple more. I gotta come back and fix this up. We are gonna go with aesthetics here, but I'm also kind of waiting out on the elevators to see what the item elevators look like, because I really, although this does look kind of cool spiraling up like that, I don't like the way it looks. Like, in the end, I would love to get rid of that and a simple elevator, go up, unload onto the belts, go back down. I think that would be all sorts of epic. See, like that one over there too. Anywho, continuing on. It was really easy. I just went straight across here and we ended up on that landmass over there. Oh yeah, the one thing I haven't done, which I should do, is build myself some launch stations here, because I've only actually come back from this once. Alright, here we go. So much quicker. I think this is even quicker than using a vehicle. Like 100%. I don't know what the higher tier vehicles are going to be like, but even a train. So I could build a sky system where I just go from like pad to pad to get to different areas with my jetpack. I think that would be extremely efficient. So this area up here, check this out. This is obviously not complete. There's nothing here. There's just some grass texture, some rocks over there. Nothing. Now, there are trees over there, which I find a little odd. So I'm hoping my stuff here doesn't get reset. Because I don't know what they do when they plan on finishing these areas. Or what's going to happen to stuff that's maybe in it. Or if I'm going to have to reset and start a new playthrough, which kind of suck. But we'll find out. I'm willing to take that risk. I'm really enjoying this game. What's over there? Oh, so we're actually at the top of the waterfall over here. That's crazy. What is that in there? Is it alive? It looks deadly if that thing's alive. Alright, I'm making a bridge just to know that we're going to be safe. Alright, so bridge across is done. I can hear some really creepy noises. I'm not really digging that. But look at this area. This is so nice in here. I like this. This actually be nice to build like a stupid house. They gotta add some stuff into this game, I think, for aesthetic wise. I can't wait for the lights and whatnot, but check this out. What is that? It sounds like something's moving around, but I can't see it. But look at that thing right there. It looks like it's hanging by cords or something. Okay. Well, we're gonna be Captain Dangerous right now and check this out because my curiosity is getting the best of me. What is this? I have a feeling this thing is gonna kill me, but I guess we'll find out. That sound is getting me too. I don't know where that's coming from. Whoa, there's more than one in here. There's a few. I think that's definitely an enemy. That's gotta be an enemy. Look at that thing. That thing looks like it's standing up there, waiting just to grab anything that walks underneath it. And I got 3 health. It's definitely interesting. And this is something I want to come back to and check out in the future. But it's not really worth my death all the way up here with all my stuff on me. So we'll definitely check that out once I get my health back up. Now, the reason I don't run around with my health up all the time is simply because, as far as I could tell, there's a limited supply of food on the map too. I've never seen anything respawn. Even in areas that I haven't built anything or done anything, I haven't seen any respawning. So at least we have that path now. That's kind of crazy though. That's cool. Looks neat from here. We got to continue on this way. I had to go over a little bit because I would have ran right into this stone. I don't need to use that here. I would have ran right into that stone there. But that's okay because we're on the ground. Now, I'm also thinking of trains in the future too. Like, I was almost tempted to go underneath and just create another item elevator over there. With the conveyor belts. Oh, there's a big hole right there and I never noticed it. With the conveyor belts, but because with the train, I'm assuming that you can't go on like anything but a really easy angle with the train, like upwards and downwards. So we're gonna need the sky bridge anyways, and then just raise items up and then make train stations. I'm assuming that's what's gonna happen. So this Skyway is gonna get huge eventually, but for now it does the job. Okay, I'm gonna oh damn, I need to make one down here, and I'll see you guys at the end. And we're coming in for a landing. So I'm assuming this is a desert area. I've never seen it myself, but it's actually really neat down here. I like this. It has a really cool river running through it. If we look down, the Catarium. Still going over that word. Anyways, the node's right there. You can see it from here. Unfortunately, it's on the ground, and we're gonna have to do another stupid friggin' spaghetti elevator all the way up to the top. Those are a pain in the ass, but at least we have tons of supplies now. Now, in my excitement, I did come down here without preparing anything. Like, I don't have any copper. I don't have anything to make the actual equipment and start the project. So I'm gonna do a couple quick scans, see if we have even like some basic copper nearby. Ooh, doesn't even feel like it. How far away? 608. That is off in the distance. Okay, so what I'm going to do is create some personal storage right here. Store all of my supplies. Go back and grab like another inventory full. And make sure I have enough to build everything I need down here to get the Catarium back home. I'm back, and I got all the supplies we need. Look at that. I can actually see a green power slug sitting right next to the ores. So we just gotta do the jump of faith and use my jetpack to do a landing. Next time I go back up, I'll simply... Oh no. Trying to line this up is gonna be crazy. Maybe I'll make a stack up, and then I can clip it properly, and then redo the stack, and then go downward. It's gonna be a little bit of an operation, but... there's always a solution to everything. Alright, let's give this a jump of faith. I think I'm going to go for the green power slug first. Like, I love this thing. It's almost like you hover. Well, I guess a jetpack. That's how it would operate. But one of these in real life would just be so much more useful. Now that we got rid of that noise, it looks like we're actually pretty clear in the general area here, which is nice. We shouldn't be bothered. Now, I do have to make myself a drill, and then I'm going to place everything down, and I am going to have to do a manual run down here for now, and string the power all the way back, and then hook it up, and then it should start running for us. Now, I am going to be using encased industrial beams just because we're producing a lot of it. So that way I only have to lay it one time. Now, I may end up overclocking all of these ore nodes anyways. We might end up taking it out of the power and putting it all into the node production, because I think that's where the real challenge is going to end up being, is just like in the overall ore challenge. So it just saves us all that challenge for now, right? Oh, wow, that was really high up there. Okay, I'm going to get all this all together here. Now, the other thing I was thinking, too, in my own private thoughts alone, while placing all my stuff down, was these do have different stages, Mark 1, Mark 2. There may be another stage or two of these that will get released. I really don't know. Like, I guess there's a Wikipedia and stuff, but it would be nice to actually see a roadmap to lay down exactly what is what, but... who knows? We'll see in the future, and we can always upgrade these, right? So they will pump out more. That's the other thing, too. Whew, so much to think about for future production without knowing what exactly is going to happen. So, of course, we have to get this powered. I have to manage to get our materials up to there. Obviously, this has to come out a little bit. It's going to be a little bit hard to catch, but I'll get this figured out. There we go, that wasn't hard to do. So I just extended the foundation out, clipped to the side, and as I delete down, I'll also build down. And there we are, connection complete. So I can bring the sky bridge out further when I need to, because I know there's quartz and other stuff I'll need to get out that way anyway, and we have expansion for the train. I mean, that's a lot of room. It's nice and straight, which any train, that's your goal, right, is to be straight and level. If you can get a train to like go across country like that, you'd be laughing. But anyway, now I got the insurmountable goal of getting this resource up there. I don't think I'm going to be as pretty with it this time. I'm going to try to really maximize my height with it, and I'm going to go back and forth at extreme angles to bring it up, because it's too tedious to do a little bit at a time. So ignore what this looks like in the end, because we'll replace it with the elevators once it comes. So I've been doing good here. I actually found out going actually a good distance from pole stack to pole stack, if that sounds correct, is actually a lot easier because you can just run up one pole and you just aim at a sweet spot on the other stack and you can wrap it around the back. Really easy to do this. And on top of that, I was preserving materials by removing the stack from underneath that I've used up, and this will make the stack up. So we're almost all the way up to the top here. Take a good look. Look how close we are to the top. And me being an idiot, I was daydreaming. I took out the last stack that was up here supporting this one. So now I have nothing to run the stack off of over there. So I think I'm going to have to... Can I put one down? Oh, beautiful. What I'm going to do is use this because I started this on this grid, thank God. I might be able to start another stack underneath it. Is that like on the half height? Or maybe it's on the height underneath it. Yeah, okay, so let's go down one further and see if we can't figure this out. Oh my god, this was a really big stupid. Okay, I think I figured it out. So I went down another half and then put a half here. I didn't really need to do that, I could just use the full. But I know I started this stack on this side here, so it should be right about here. Oh, save the day. I saved the day. I was like, that's a hell of a lot of work. Ah, there we are. Okay, now this should only take a few minutes to get up to there. Okay, and we have completion. So that's actually not too bad. I'm gonna get rid of these poles here, just kind of hanging out. I'm gonna have to make another trip back home to get a whole bunch of rods. That is okay though. That's one thing I totally forgot about because we're gonna need a bunch to run these back home. But I think I only have to do a single stack for now anyways, all the way back, so it shouldn't be too bad. I'm gonna grab what I can in the materials, run it as far as I can go back, grab all my rods, grab some extra supplies, and then try to run power all the way back here too on my way back. So it's gonna be a few manual runs. But this shouldn't take too long. That was so much quicker. I should have just done it that way in the first place. Like, look at that. Look how many less belts. Now, I don't know why the belt animation looks a little different on those ones than these ones. It's the same belt. I'm assuming that's some sort of glitch and that will disappear. Well, I've made it all the way over to my main line now with that. So I'm just gonna run this back and then grab up a whole bunch of supplies. We gotta create a little bit of an outpost like we did at the other Caterium node. Caterium? Oh my god, see? It's gonna be one of those words. Anyways, we're gonna set up a little mini foundry there and get everything going. Pump it all in ingots and then fly those ingots down this line. Now I'm kind of thinking for now of combining my ingots together. I'm going to take a double look at the math, and I may not have to actually run another line all the way home. I may be able to actually combine the two lines together that we have, and in the future, if I need to, I can either add that second line or upgrade that line to the next tier of belt, which I assume we'll get another tier of belt. That I don't know either, but continuing on. So this will definitely work out. I looked at my math here, and we need about 177 per minute. And this thing will easily push 450. So we are A-okay with that. So to save time and to save effort, what I'm going to do is actually merge it into this line. What is this, Mark II? It's been a little while since I've done this. Whoa. Did I delete that? Whoa. Oh, I think it's because that was a weird glitch. That's crazy looking. Okay, I get to I do believe this is like Mark II here. I'll upgrade this belt on the way back then. I think it needs to be upgraded anyways, so it is what it is. It's merger time. So we are completely hooked up by both conveyor and power all the way down to here. Now all I gotta do is get my power down, and how I'm gonna tackle this is I'm simply going to just kind of jetpack down and place a foundation, land on the foundation, connect my power to it, clip it as close as I can to the side, take the foundation out, plant another one down. I should only have to do that a couple times actually. So let's give that a quick try. I'm gonna move my binder here so I don't do anything stupid. Here we go. So I'm gonna just go downwards and bam, foundation. Grab up that electrical tool. That first one's not so pretty, but we'll let that slide. There we go. Take that out. Oh no, that wasn't as smooth as I thought it was gonna go, so we'll try doing this here. This may be too far for the power. I'm not as quick as I used to be when I was younger back in the day. You lose it when you get older. Anyways, still good. Look at that. Look at that. I don't even know. I'll just edit that out. Okay, and we should be good. I'm gonna take this out. Oh, not this. I'm gonna take this out here. I was just kind of more of using it as reference. And we should be able to connect this to this and have power. Oh, beautiful. There we go. So I'm gonna make my plant. I was looking for a nice little flat area. I'm thinking like right here is gonna be perfect. So I'm gonna put some foundations down, and we're gonna plop down some smelters. I was thinking foundries. I don't know why I was saying foundries, but I'm gonna place some foundries down and get this all made into ingots. Words and stuff. Almost looks like the same height. Oh, that would have been perfect. It was off a little bit. Okay, the word I'm looking for was smelter. We needed a smelter. These things aren't very large at all, so we don't need a ton of space, just enough to put a splitter out at the end. So I'm gonna bring that little past this way. One, and it'll feed 4, but it looks like I'm gonna run into this rock. So I'll do 4 in a row right here. That'll be easier. And we have full connectivity, and we have full production. Oh my god. Does that ever feel good? There, I'm getting all my paperwork out in front of me. So I'm gonna have to do some more maths here and go and optimize each of my production areas. They need to slightly underproduce each. I don't need a whole 3, I need just under. Now, when I said 176 earlier for the ingots, my math was off. I don't know what I was thinking. But this is producing full time. So once we get the computer factory going, we can go back and fine-tune stuff. I don't even know if it's really worth it, to be honest, because we might want to peel off of it, maybe make some backup storage, you know, that kind of thing. But we have everything we need now. We have everything together we need to do our computer factory. So that is going to be our whole next episode. There's not much else for me to really go over in this episode before we do that. I just have to get a whole bunch of materials together, make sure everything's ready to go for it. So I have all the maths, all the totals done. So I'm going to spend some time in between episodes once again, just kind of getting all the materials, because I'm going to need computers and stuff like that, and I have to make them by hand. And that can take a while. And I also got to work. So that's kind of stuff I can do also while I'm working and I'm in between. Well, we're actually working. You know how we do, right? Anyway, guys, I guys hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, throw a like down on the video. It's much appreciated. I'll see you in the next episode. Stay classy. Peace out. Have a good one. Fist boop.